Hey everybody, it's Big E. Welcome to Big E's Auto. So this is part 2 where we're going to be bringing back the Camaro, resurrecting the abandoned, neglected race car. I forget what I titled it, fuck it. But anyway, last time we got it running, we had a problem with the slicks, so I had those dismounted. I had wheel rim screws in. Unfortunately, I don't need those because I'm not making enough horsepower to where I would need bead locks or I need the wheel rim screws. So that was a total waste of time. So the only thing the wheel rim screws are doing is making it that if I don't turn them in right, the slicks leak air and they go flat. So we're going to delete the wheel rim screws. So we took them out. Problem is, there's a hole which you're going to see on the wheels. So what I did was I talked to my friend of mine, Tom Goldman, and because unfortunately the wheels are so old, they're considered vintage. We all know vintage means you charge 3 times the price of what they're actually worth. But anyway, so he was able to fix them up for me. So if you look here on this wheel, he welded them up. Okay, so the holes are now blocked, and you don't have to worry about them leaking out. But we want to make that look real nice and smooth. They're not going to be perfect, but getting to look better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my grinder. I have a 120 grit flap wheel on here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of explain the process. I'm going to hit this here with the flap wheel. I'm going to get it close, and then I'm going to take my angle die grinder with a brown scuzz pad, and I'm going to polish it the rest of the way, and then we're going to see if, there's going to be a little bit of hand sanding with like 400, maybe 800 grit sandpaper, and then we're going to polish it off. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So here we go. I'm going to work it back and forth so that way it gets even. Take a look at what you're doing. We're going to get into the wheel, and that's okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do, that's close. If you look at that, you see it's kind of smooth, but you still got that edge. So what we're going to do, I have my die grinder, my pneumatic, and of course my air hose is stuck. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can polish that out a little bit. And as you can see, that inside lip is kind of blending in there real nice. So it's getting there, but we still have these edges here. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and blend that in a little more, and then we're going to try hand sanding it and then finish it off with a polish. So we're getting there. That's not too bad right there. We still got here and here a little bit we want to hit. Alright, so we have that blended in right now. So we're good with that. So what I'm going to do, and I forgot to, let me go off camera here. I need to grab some sandpaper. Alright, now, I have, grabbed the wrong stuff. Hang on. Alright, so sorry about that, guys. I got some 400 grit sandpaper here that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get those real rough sanding scratches out. You want to do this dry. If you use water, it's just not going to turn out as, at least I don't think so. So now, with that, what we want to do, it's not too bad there. So now, I need to get a different wheel. Hang on. So now what you can do is go down there like the tool thing, Harbor Freight, get yourself a one of these. It's like a felt, real tight wool, whatever, lock, twist lock. So I'm going to take a little bit of a metal polish here, and we're just going to put some on there and give yourself enough that you can get some work done with it. So again, we're going to take our angle die grinder, we're going to take off the brown wheel and put this polishing wheel on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to polish that out. So then once you get to that point, I highly recommend a microfiber towel for this, a rag. Now it's not perfect, I'm going to have to go over it maybe one more time, but you can see there, that's the result you get from grinding it down. So we only have, what, 31 more to go, because all these other ones I have to do as well here, over here. But the magic of YouTube, there's one I did. You can see the edges they're not perfect. I mean, you're not going to enter into a car show, but the holes are gone. And with a little more polishing work, I'm sure I could get them better. But that's our finished product of the wheel. So, again, reiterate, use 120. You could even use a 120 roll-log wheel on your die grinder to do that. I use 120 grit on my grinder, flat wheel. You go to the brown Scuzzbuster wheel on your roll log, and then use a 400 grit sandpaper by hand, and then get yourself one of these here cloth wheels. And that just, like I said, it just spins right on there. You can use some metal polish and buff that out. So I'm going to do the rest of the wheel then and polish that up. I'm hoping next time, in our next installment, I'm hoping to have new slicks put on, hoping to have a new battery, and maybe we can even fire it up. I don't know if we're going to get to the track this year, but we're going to try to. So anyway, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Hope you enjoyed it. So until next time, take care of each other, watch out for each other. See you next time, right here on Big E's. Bye for now.